Hi everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard, here to review the new comedy Wilson, starring Woody Harrelson, Laura Dern, Cheryl Hines, and newcomer Isabella Amanda. I want to make sure I got her name right. And based on the graphic novel, which I did not know, by Craig, no, that's the director, Jeff. I'm not wearing my glasses. What the hell's his name? Daniel Close. So, a graphic novel. It's good to see something that's not a comic book movie in terms of superheroes being brought to the big screen, but also kind of these really quirky, kind of popular graphic novels like Wilson. Woody Harrelson is just about the best actor out there. I mean, I've been a fan of his since going back to Cheers. I just think he's the most versatile actor, playing Larry Flint. Oh my gosh, he's just fantastic in everything he does. I'm a tremendous fan. So when I got the invite for this movie, as you know me, I try not to watch trailers. I try not to do any kind of research. I like going in cold. I'm like, Wilson, I got an invite to see this movie this week. And I'm like, what is that? So I did. I broke down. I watched a little bit of the trailer, and I was dying. Because here's Woody Harrelson playing this middle-aged, cantankerous guy who has zero friends in his life. Absolutely zero friends. I take that back. He has one friend. So at the beginning of the movie, his one friend is moving away. So this man has no social skills whatsoever. And we don't have much of a backstory with him. We do about his family and how his father treated him, and we find out where all this eccentricity comes from. But we don't know much about his current background, of growing up and trying to find friends and stuff like that. What does he do for a living? We have no idea. So there's a lot of questions that's not answered about Wilson's background and about what he's doing right now. So his best friend is moving away. So now he's kind of freaking out. He's trying to figure out where to get a friend, where to jumpstart his life again. He's having his midlife crisis from hell. And Woody Harrelson plays Wilson as this really kind of crazy, eccentric guy who just doesn't stop talking. He can walk up to anyone and just start a conversation. He'll see someone at a coffee shop on a laptop and sit down and just start annoying them. But in his mind, he's just trying to make a friend. He's trying to say that social media has ruined this world, that you can't sit down and just have a conversation with somebody. So he goes looking for trouble when he's not actually trying to make trouble. So what does he do? He thinks about, you know what, I'm going to go find my ex-wife of 17 years ago, played by Laura Dern. I'm going to track her down. She was a prostitute. She had drug problems. We had a lot of problems 17 years earlier because we were kids. We didn't know what we were doing. Things exploded. Her family wasn't supportive. His family wasn't supportive. So he thinks, you know what, the only person I really love, the only person I ever cared about, I'm going to hunt her down. And when he does, he finds out that she was pregnant at the time she left. She didn't have an abortion. She had the child. So now Wilson goes just crazy going, I'm a father. So of course he has to track down his daughter, who now was adopted, is a really wealthy family. She's like this emo kind of crazy, I hate the world 17-year-old teenage girl like they all are. And she's played by newcomer Isabella Amanda, who's just absolutely fantastic. She really is. So on one hand, Woody Harrelson plays a great performance. He delivers an awesome performance with Wilson, but I have trouble with the script. I have trouble with the story, and here's why. It's because it's not consistent. It sends mixed signals. Here we're trying to find out that Wilson he has no friends, but he can just walk up and start making friends, so it's like, wait a minute, is he this kind of a lone-in, shut-in kind of guy, or is he someone who could just go up and just make friends with anybody? So his character really kept going hot and cold. It kept going back and forth, so I was really confused on what was going on with his life and his character, because he was one way for 1 second, he ends up going to jail for a little bit, and he becomes the most popular guy in prison. But wait a minute, I thought he couldn't make any friends. So, and I wanted to laugh more than I did. This is a movie where I saw the trailer and I love Woody Harrelson and I love the idea of the story, and you're just sitting there dying to like this movie. You just want to come out laughing. You want to come out and say that was just a great time. But I didn't laugh. I thought a lot of the jokes fell flat. I don't know whose fault that is. I don't know if it was the timing. I don't know if it was the script itself. I don't know. I've been thinking about this for like 2 weeks now, trying to figure this out. So I can't give it a glowing review, because even though the performances were great, Laura Dern playing, she's eccentric too, she's crazy. So there was even times where the movie has this verbal kind of battle going on, and then there's times where she freaks out and it turns really dark. So it's just, sometimes there's mixed signals going on in this movie, and for that, I just couldn't love it. Woody Harrelson gives a great performance, so I think if you're a fan of the graphic novel, you're a fan of Woody Harrelson, you'll probably enjoy it, but you're just not going to laugh like you want to. You're dying to laugh. You're just saying, please make me laugh, movie, and it doesn't happen. Maybe it happens once or twice, but for a 2-hour movie, that's not enough laughs. All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website, vegasfilmcritic.com. Also, join me on social media, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Snapchat. Talk to me, people. I'll talk to you. I'm up at 3 in the morning. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. I'd love to have you. 1,000 subscribers by Memorial Day. Also, I told you to subscribe. What's the other one? Thumbs up, comment below, and share. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard in Las Vegas, where it's getting hot. I'll see you next time.